As with the table base, I used plain old number 2 2x4s for my benches. After cutting the pieces, I beveled the edges and sanded off any and all store stamps. I cut the miters and disc join all the parts together, gluing and clamping the end pieces first. The legs were disc joined and glued in the same fashion, but I realized I should have notched for the center brace rather than drilling and cutting after assembly. Oh well, live and learn. I determined where I wanted the center brace, in the middle of the leg, and made the necessary marks. Using my bandsaw, I cut the shape of the legs to match the table base legs. The bench seats got 2.5-inch radius corners, which were easy enough to cut. Again, I finished with 220 grit paper. I found this wood filler at the Home Depot by accident, and it turned out to be a great product. I also used the filler at every knot hole. I was pleasantly surprised at how easy the filler was to sand. These are foot blocks to which I will attach the skid pads during the finish process. Each bench will get 3 1x4 cleats, one on each end, fastened to the legs, and one in the middle to keep the 2x4 seat from separating. The legs are painted on one side only, the sides facing each other. I applied an ample amount of glue and inserted the horizontal brace and used my rubber mallet to force the legs into place. While squaring the legs and the horizontal brace, I drilled and countersunk for 3.5-inch construction screws. One through one side, two through the opposite side. At this point, I filled and sanded the outside of the legs and then marked where the seat should be mounted. After turning the bench on its head, I fastened the leg cleats and center cleats to the seat using 1 5/8-inch coated deck screws. It was time to attach the skid pads. One final pass with the pad sander. A little hand sanding on the leg curve. And then get rid of the dust before finishing the ends. A job well done.